Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Plusword. So let's start with cross, because it's a crossword. All right. Let's move that R. Let's see if we're an ER word on the left, like with I never know what to. How about taper? It's not an ER word, but PER. Okay. So probably PR something something E. Like prime, like prize, like pride. Okay. So on this left word, if I can get rid of like the M or the D or both, that would be great. Now, how would I actually do that? I'd have to end an R, I'd have to use an A, assuming I'm playing like my standard hard mode style. I could do madam or radar. No, neither of those are good. I could do them one at a time. Is there like a DAR word or like Let's think about what this could be at all. Does this end in AR? Is the A in the middle and sometimes there's something between the A and the R? Kind of like I something AR, but I like the idea of it, but I can't think of a word. We could also start with A. Kind of passes the buck to whatever else is going next to that R. Ending in R is tough without the E. It's hard for me to think of words. It's tempting to go for like one of the prime, pride, or prizes just to like get info on the left, but it doesn't get that much info, right? We already know there's no P. We already know where the R is. We already know there's no E. Like, it doesn't help that much. It gets the I and then whatever other letter I pick. Are we ending in like UR? Or like AUR? A something something UR. I can't think what this. I have an A, a yellow A, and a green R, and I can't think of any word. Like I'm open to any word at this point. Vicar, but there's no C. I don't know. GLA, glare. It accepts it. Let's do it. Okay, what did we learn? We learned the A is not in the middle. We learned there's an L. So like LAR maybe? Not molar. I also learned there's no I, so it's none of the words I was thinking of on the right. That's pretty classic. Nylar? Or is it it's Mylar, right? It's not Mylar. L something something AR. Lunar. It's lunar. Of all things, it's lunar. Okay. There's a U. PRU something E. Like, I was going to say prune, but maybe prude? All right. Lunar prude. Nice. Okie dokie. Well, let's do Fibble. So each guess has a lie in it. It could be the P lying, it should be gray, but we're going to bring in that E. And we're going to move the P. So we'll do like a PE word. Like what? Oh, you know, I could do a PR word. I could do something like prove. That's not bad. Okay, so the P's contradict, right? There's two lies. One lie here, one lie here. We've found one of them. It's in this P or both. So if this E was lying, this E would also have to lie because they both agree right now, and that wouldn't work because we'd have three lies in the two words. So the E's have to be telling the truth. I'm thinking this V is the lie just because V is uncommon, in which case there would be a P somewhere. We just have to bring in an S, N, or D along with that. So I'm wondering if I can use the V though, because if I use the P and the V, then what ends up happening is I have to bring in something like the O, and then like the S, N, or D. So like P, O, V, something N or something. Like there's other options, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work. I could do PR something N. I need the V somewhere though. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Okay, so I'm gonna say the V is the lie until proven really proven otherwise. Oh, if the V is the lie, then the P is the lie. We just have nothing. That's probably true. So I guess let's just continue with that. Second guessing myself, because I think I can get a bit more info. If I do a P word with a V here, oh, that would be two lies. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, never mind. For some reason, I was thinking I could start with P and then have the V in place, but that's not doing the lies correctly. Okay, so all new letters. What should I do? Claim. Is it none of them again? I mean, I could move the C and use like an I or an A. Like end in ACK maybe? L is gone. I'm not seeing a way to do this. There's other options, of course. I could do an L here and then CK. Is there a word other than cluck? Pluck. We can't use the P. How about chuck? Chuck actually works. Interesting. Got a green C there. Man, this one I have to start using vowels. So if this C was accurate, I would need another lie in claim. So I could use the A from claim. And then I could just not use this K. It still seems difficult to make a word here. I think I just don't have enough letters going on. Huh. This is tough because I just don't have that much info. And I also don't have very many lies because these C's aren't lying. The C's are actually agreeing. They're just saying there's not two C's. I don't see how I'd bring in the P and the V. So I bring in the P, then I must also bring in the V because this P would be lying. So I'd have a P and a V, and then I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility that both of these C's are lying, but no, there's not because I need one of these vowels. I need an A, I, or a U. I don't know which vowel I'm bringing in though. I don't know what to do here. I don't think this C, H, or U can be the lie because that would mean that I'd need the C in place and I'd have to bring in a K elsewhere, and I just don't see how that's working. Might be eating my words, but I think these are accurate. Either the C is lying or the K is lying, and I'm leaning towards the K being the lie so that we have the C in place. Although with the K being the lie, maybe it's a CK again, right? That's what was my initial thought at the very start when I got Chuck. And now that would mean this is not lying. And I'd want one of the vowels, right? So I mean the L and the M wouldn't be lying. So I'd need to do ICK or ACK, but not both. I could repeat the I or the A just fine. The problem is I don't have a double consonant, so I feel like I'd have to, and then that just doesn't work. Unless we end in Y. Is there like a ACY or ICY word? Like A something, AC something. is kind of my thought process. I mean, you can end in T. I'm just not seeing it. I'd go back to the start and like really think about the lies again, but I don't see how we're bringing in a P and a V. Because then we'd also have to bring in other letters from what we'd have to bring in the P and the V and 2 more letters from spend and prove. That's 4 letters already. And then we'd have to have a C or a K with it. It's just not going to work. Those letters don't go like that. So I'm pretty sure the first 2 words are correct. I just don't know how this works. I'm at a loss. Really tough today. I might have to turn off hard mode and do a filler. I'd probably do something like clack. All right, let's try it. Oh, hard mode's already off. So I'm just going to guess clack here. So, I mean, ACK is what I was thinking, right? What the heck ends in ACK, though? Literally lost. It has to be the L line. Oh, I think it's flick, actually. No, flick didn't work. Okay, well, what did we learn? I think these are all accurate. These L's disagree. So yeah, those have to be accurate at this point. These I's disagree. I'm thinking the I is the lie here. I locked in flick too quickly. It uses the L and the I. I couldn't do that. Is there really a word that does this? Without an R, without an L? My thought was, what if I use the L, but I wouldn't have a vowel to go with it? I mean, I could guess black and just really find another contradiction here. Ooh, so it can't be ACK. Unless it's B something ACK. Confusing. Well, these L's disagree, which means there has to be an A. So it is ACK. And it can't be LACK because that's 2 lies. That's not enough lies in clack and too many lies in claim. So these are correct. And then that means that, yeah, this is the lie because there's an A. That means there has to be a B. Oh, it's a back. This entire time it's been staring at me. I mean, I had ACK filled and I just literally couldn't think of a back. That's sad. Sometimes you just can't think of a word. All right, well, let's continue. Let's do Betweenle. As always, I'll start with mouse. All right, we're close to the end, but not that close, 11%. So let's start with T. Actually, let's start with R. Let's do, I don't know why, river. Just whatever R word comes to mind first is what I'll use. Interesting, we're still 11. Yeah, so that went up. We're still 11% away. So I went way too far down. So let's start with T and see how that goes. Track. That went down. I kind of expected it to, but wow, we're 19%. Okay. 0.19%. Every 0.01% is about a word, a little bit more than a word. So there's somewhere around maybe 25-ish words between our word and track. So I definitely think we start with T, and I think we start with kind of a later T, actually. I'm thinking about TI. I think it'll go up, but I want to see. Maybe tipsy. Why not? Yeah, it definitely went up. So I went way too far. TO then, like, I don't know, tonal. That still went up. Okay, so it can't be TRA. Like TRA, like I'd have to do something way before track. Like trace is too close. Trace would be like 0.01% away. So it's not TR. So it's got to be T. But is there that much late of a TO? Because there's not going to be a TP or TQ. Maybe something like tower. I could try it. That went down. Okay. So we're getting closer. Maybe something like total. Oh, we're actually closer to total than tower. So we're about 5 or 6 or 7 words away from total. So maybe TOT and then like a later letter. What would we do there? What starts with TOT? Like totem? I feel like that's too close. It is. TO. I don't think it would be TOU, would it? Touch? Oh, it was touch. Okay. Nice. Okay. 9 guesses. A little bit worse than I usually do, but not terrible. How'd you do? Let's play Plusword. Penne EG. Is that a kind of pasta, perhaps? Something John, tiny dancer singer. Elton John? Okay. Lay out money. I'm not sure. The blank of Fife, Macduff in Macbeth. I don't know. Keep blank. Souvenirs. Not sure. Annoying people. PE. Not sure. Oh, pester? Pest. Come on. Pester doesn't fit. Pests? Pests. Why does it do this? The first Greek letter, alpha. Okay. Rump or sirloin, steak. 1,000 kilograms, ton. South American mountain chain. Andes? All right, so this works like Wordle. So the T, E, and D are in place. And then we need an L, which would have to go there. And then we don't actually have the other vowel. It's not A, O. Tiled, I guess. Nice. All right, not bad. I'm going to admire my completed puzzle. So what was this one? Keepsakes. Got it. I was like, Sakis. What's this? Thane. The Thane of Fife? I would never have gotten that. Spend is to lay out money. Pests, alpha, steak, ton, Andes. Nice. So if I just done the downs, I would have gotten all of them, I think. I think so. Cool. Well, how'd you do? All right, let's do polygonal. We have an 8-letter word. This repeats 3 times. This letter repeats 3 times, and that's the only repeat. So it's probably a vowel, if I had to guess. Maybe an E. We could end in like ER, ED, ES, something like that. Let's start with ED. So we have the other vowels available. It could end in IED. Trying to think how we would, maybe like a TIED. Huh. I don't actually see a word though. That's unfortunate. Resetted. I don't know. This could be EA instead of that. Reseated. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? Repeated. So close to getting into one. Wow. How many options were there? 26 options. Wow. Pretty good then. A lot of ED words. Okay, so I picked the right thing there. There was some ESs and ERs. Deceiver, deceives. Well, that would have been hard for me to think of, the E-I-V-E-S. I should kind of consider that in the future. All right, well, let's do the mini. First and last letter are the same. We'll do river. Maybe first and last letter are E. I don't know. Maybe the middle letter's an E. Steps. All right, maybe first and last letter's an E. I mean, the other option is E second, which is absolutely possible. But let me see if I can come up with something here. Angle. I've heard of an angel. How about an angle? Eagle. Oh, wow, it was eagle. Nice. Cool. There's a lot of words. Tons and tons of words. How many start and end with E, though? Ensue? Elude, emote, ensue, erase, erode, etude, evade, evoke, exile, exude. Eerie. Ooh, that would be crazy. E-Y-R-I-E. Cool. Oh, I missed elite. Eagle, elite, elope, elude. Okay. Cool. How'd you do? Let's do Symble. I'll start with blaze. Let's test L second with something. Clink. Oh, for a second, in my head, I was like, did I just get a 2? CLI. What goes CLI? Can't be click. Clip something? I mean, clips is plural. It's not going to be clips. Cliff with a double F. Yeah, there it is. I would never have guessed that second, so I guess that's fine. 3 is pretty good for cliff. Nice. All right, blind Fusele. We'll start with cliff. L is second. Okay. In this one, I'm not allowed to guess any of these red letters. R, T, O, D, H, or B. Plunk. All right, so there's a P in the word. We're gonna get a lie in this one, like Fibble. I'm thinking about doing like a gloop or something. You know what? I'll take it. That L is the lie. So we're like this. I have to repeat a letter though, which is going to be a problem. So I can't go for the answer. But let's think about what the answer is. I think it's glyph. I'm almost positive it has to be glyph. So in that case, let's do dryly to test that Y, and then we'll do glyph. Nice. It was glyph. All right, let's play Don't Wordle. It's thinking of a secret word, and I'm trying to avoid guessing it. So we'll start with kayak. A is second. I test for AY. If it's not AY, I undo both. That's kind of my policy on A second in green and kayak. If it does end in Y, I think we're okay. So let's do nanny. We're not okay. Yeah, undo both. Okay, we'll do xylo next. And then cuckoo. There is an O in the word as well. Okay. Can't do double O. What could I do here? I want something that repeats letters and uses uncommon letters because we're pretty early on. Unfortunate. You know, I think jazzy would have been a better follow-up for when, oh no, kayak has a J in it, so I can never do jazzy because kayak has that J in it. What should I do here? All we knew was that there was an A, right? Yeah, that's all we found out. We know there's no N, so that's safe to use. So I could guess something like wrong, but it uses so many good letters. We know there's an A second. So if there's an A second and the O is probably over here, what do we think the answer is? I'm not sure. Like tarot or something? There are lots of possibilities, I'm sure. So I could use the O here and O first, probably, without it being actually true, but there's front. Anything I do without an A is going to be wrong, so we'll be fine, but I'd like to get at least one letter repeated out of this. I could do something like pops, if it accepts it. I don't like using up the S like that, but no, I can't do the O second. Never mind. What if I start using other vowels with it? What would I do? Like an I-O word here or something? Does that help me? I don't see how. All right, well, we're going to go with wrong, and I'll go from there. Maybe one of these letters will be in there, and that'll... Yeah, okay, so there is an R. So we're A, maybe A-R-O or A-O-R or something like that. We could also be R-A. R could really go anywhere. My tarot theory is reinforced here. At this point, I've tried O in 3 places, so it doesn't really matter where I use O. It'll be forced in the next guess anyway. So what if I did an OR word, since I think it's tarot? Having the R there should be okay. I'm not sure how I do this, though. I could do visor. Let's try that. Oh, no, it starts with V, so it's not tutor. So it's V-A something O-R. Valor. Valor is our answer. Good to know. It's valor like that. So that means tarot is fine at some point. It would lock in the A right now. I wonder if I can do I can do tutor actually. I think that should be fine. I didn't want to do it before because I thought the answer was tarot. All right, we're ending in OR. Oh, I should have realized it ended in OR and not put the R there. We might still be okay. Maybe. I'm making this difficult on myself. I think demur, is demur a word? No. Demure is a word. Using the E and the I would be a great idea at this point. I'm kind of limited. There's 12 words left. Can I repeat the R somehow? Can't repeat the O, so can't do like rotor. Definitely can't do rotor for a lot of reasons. The OR is nasty. Maybe I should undo this. I have 2 undos. I could go all the way back up to wrong now that I know that the answer is valor. And just not use the R. This is really tough. Really tough. Okay, let's use both my undos. Let's just make it as easy as possible on myself. It's still going to be hard, I think. So I'm avoiding valor. I got to move this O around. Let's not put it where it's supposed to be first. Let's not use any other letters from valor. No V-A. Wait, it can't be valor. There's no L. It's something, though. Vapor. Is it vapor? It must be, right? I don't think there's anything else that could go there. I thought I tried a P. No, I never tried P. Okay. Good to know. Avoid V, A, P, and R. Those letters don't exist. What are we doing? Something like shore. No, that's an R. Something like shove. No, that uses a V. Shown. Shown is okay. That'll be all gray. And then now it's okay to put the O there, but I could start with O if it's helpful, like out. I can't do outro. I feel like shown used too many good letters, but I can't undo it now. It is what it is. Ovoid, but Coco uses two O's, so I can't repeat the O. Putting the O here, maybe I can do like an I-O word. Vigor would bring in the V and the R. That would be terrible. I think I actually guessed Vigor earlier. I guessed Visor. Vigor would have been better than Visor, but still, it would have been bad. Or a UO word. I mean, I'm going to have to probably do both. Unless there's a bunch of AO words I can spam, but maybe I should think of the UO first. That feels a bit more restrictive. I want to do tutor. Didn't I already do tutor? Yeah, but I want to do it later. So maybe I will do an I-O word and just avoid the T. I just can't find a word. There's just not that much optionality here. What about OW? Like widow. Widow's okay, right? Because the answer is vapor. Yeah, widow's great. Beats that W. Okay. Now I could do tutor now. What would be left after tutor? I could use anything I want as long as it's not vapor. It's kind of a problem. I can't think of one. What am I going to end with other than that R, though? Especially if I can't use the T. I can't use the P. I'm certainly not ending in V anyway, but oh, M seems like the only real option here. It's like a U-O-M word. Buxom actually works amazingly. I've already eliminated X, darn. Bugum. Bubum. Bubum. Oh, I don't want to use the V anyway. Buzzum. I don't think it works. Darn it, I've already used the X. That's right. I was so proud of Buxom. I have a J, but that doesn't really help me. So that means I need to come up with 2 OR words, and so tutor's one of them. There's 7 words. I should be able to come up with something, especially because I know exactly what to avoid. So it's probably going to be an AOR word. Major. Nice. Oh, I did it. And I had 2 words remaining. So what were these 7 words? Arbor. Ooh, I didn't think about repeating the putting the A first. Or repeating the R, putting A first. Arbor and armor, both useful. Favor, not great because of the V. Major, mirror, don't know what that is. Razor, if I wanted to use the Z. Ooh, yeah. Thinking of the repeated R was something I did not do and should have. Okay. Well, I did it. And those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.